So basically, so yesterday, last class we have discussed so that basic syntax of the PL/SQL. So what is the basic syntax of the PL/SQL? So if you see my screen, so here is the declare section. So we can declare the variable, and begin section, we can write the logic, and end. So these are the basic structure. Now, if we take another language like OOPS concepts and functional oriented, so there is a different kind of languages, right? So there is the execution process will be defined. So like, let me share my paint brush so that I'll tell you that how to get it. So basically what I'm trying to say, so I can say the execution of the program, the whole PL/SQL, how it will be executed. So what are the things will happen if you run that execution, if you define the variable, so how it will be, right? So that will be defined here. So let me reshare it to Notepad++. So now you are able to see my command prompt and as well as Notepad++. Correct, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So now, if any program in the PL/SQL, this is the basic thing. So if you know this process, so it is easy, very easy to understand. And while writing the program in real time also, you can easily write. So first step is this execution process top to bottom. So what is the top to bottom? It will start from top and end from the down, top to bottom, top to down. So first, the control, it will come here, declare section. So while coming here, that Oracle PL/SQL engine, what will do, right? It will occupy the space. This space name is no name, because so far we haven't given any name. Just for time being, I'm not giving the name. Next step, it will come to v_number. So as soon as the control will come here, what will happen, right? It will occupy the space. The space name equal to variable name. So what is the variable name? v_number. Okay. So here v_number. After that, what is happening? The data type. So what is the data type here? Number. So which means in this space, name is v_number, but I can able to store only number values. If I want to store the character values, it will allow. So it will not allow. Why? The reason is your data type will decide what kind of values we can able to store in the variable. You got my point, what I'm trying to say? Hello? Are you able to hear?
Yes.
Yeah. See,
yes,
any program, this is the fundamental for any program. If we define the variables, it will occupy the space. And what kind of values we can able to store in this space based on the data type. It is a number. I can only store the number. After that, I am assigning 0. So here it will be 0. Okay. That first part is done. Then begin in the sense your execution process will be start from this point. So here, what is that? The dbms underscore output dot put underscore line, which means this is a predefined package. Okay, within dbms underscore output is a package. Within that, put underscore line is a procedure. That what it will tell you, right? Oracle, while installing the Oracle, automatically this package, and within the package, this procedure put underscore line, it will come automatically. So what is the use of that? If you give this variable, inside the variable, what is the value is there, it will print. That is the use of the dbms underscore output put underscore line. So if you run the statement, what will happen? V underscore number. V underscore number, what is the value? 0. So it will printing the 0. So then what about the set and server output on? So basically the dbms underscore output dot put underscore line package, right? It will be enable mode. If you run this, automatically it will be enabled. Okay, up to is clear, this program. So any questions?
Yes, sir, clear. Sir, number you have written in second line is a return type for V number.
It is not record type, it is a scalar type. So the difference between the scalar and type, right? Scalar, right? How many values I can store here in this variable?
No, sir, I'm saying that V number is a variable, okay? Yes. And number is the return type of the variable, no?
No. V number is the variable. That variable, what kind of values it will hold? That will tells you the data type. Number is the only one data type. That is a scalar. Scalar in the sense only one value I can store. Got my point?
Okay.
Yeah.
So any questions? I'll go for a second.
Sir, after number we have written this is equal to sign and 0 is there. So for giving the value to this number.
Yeah, this is the assign operator. Assign means you can push the value into. Sorry. So can you go for mute? See what I'm trying to say, that colon equal, right? This is a assign operator. Assign means if I want to assign some value into this space, this variable, we need to use this symbol. This is entire. This is symbol for same for entire programming. In PLSQL entire thing, this is the operator. This is thumb rule. Like ABCD, how it will be learned for the form the sentence, right? Like this. If I want to assign the value into the variable, we have to use this. Okay, I'll go for another program. Okay, let's say. Declare, same thing. So here what I'll put, right? V underscore number only I will take, or else V underscore num. So number data type.
Your screen is freezed, I think. Yeah.
Sorry?
Yeah. Now it's visible. Your screen was freezed. Yeah.
Okay.
Now it's visible. Yeah.
So begin. Here is the dbms output put underscore line. I'm putting V underscore num. Then semicolon end. So if you run this, what could be the answer? This is also one of the interview question actually. If the first interviewer nowadays, what they will tell you, right? They will give some programs. So can you tell me the? So what is this? Are you take the PLSQL project? No, we starting from the PLSQL. At least we should know some basic concept. Then we'll go for a project. Definitely, I will take the project because this is a real time. I'm not giving the theoretically, and also I'll prepare the notes. Each and every point will be programming only. We need to learn, not theoretically. Based on the program, we will tell the answer, the theoretical answer. Okay, reverse order. People will know by heart that, or else we will learn that definition. Then we'll go for example. Now here, first we'll learn the example very clearly. Based on that example, we will give the definition. Okay, so. This is also one of the interview question. So declare number and data type is a number and variable name is a v name and begin and the dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. I'm putting here and enter. So what could be the answer? So before executing, let me go for here also. I'm taking one more space.
It will not return any value.
Reason?
We have not derived the number.
Means we have not assigned anything to that b num.
Yes.
So if you are not assigned, what could be the default value? That's
0,
a
0.
0.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me open the paint. So how come it's 0?
Sir, that by default value for any number.
Are you able to see my paint, right?
No, sir.
So again, I will take some space. This space where it will be created, your PGA. Okay. PGA means program global area. Then, guys, if you are not talking, go for a mute, please. So this program also occupy the space.
Sir, we cannot see the screen.
Oh,
Sir, screen not visible.
now are you able to see both, right? My
Yes.
editor and this one.
Yes, sir.
So these programs also occupy the space. So first you should ask the space where it will be occupied, right? Your PGA, program global area. You heard about that PGA, right? So the starting we discussed the PGA and SGA. Okay, program global area. Here, first it will go to the declare. So the compiler will should, oh, the declare means we have to declare something. So after that, what is the variable name? V underscore number. Immediately within the space, it will occupy the space and the space name equal to variable name. So what is that? V underscore num. Okay. So here, what kind of values I can store here? Only number data type, because it is a number. And after that, did I assign any value? No. So if you are not assigning the value, by default, it will store the null value. So then if you run the dbms underscore output, so what is the value we'll get? Null value. Okay. So we are not getting the null value. So there is a one more example I will show you. Same thing. Declare v underscore number.
So for PLSQL, PGA is used, and for SQL, SGA is used. Is it so?
Sorry.
For PLSQL data, the PGA is used, that is program global area, and for SQL data storage, SGA is used. Is it so?
No. PGA is for, so we discuss for the how many users connected, that many it will created. SGA is common for all. So let me explain this example, then I'll come to here. Okay. So same example. Okay. Begin v underscore number. To dbm underscore output. I'll put the v underscore num, then v underscore
The spelling is wrong. The output P should be there after T. DB
Yeah,
means
okay, I'll correct it. So v underscore num it assigning 0 db underscore output. I intentionally I write this spelling mistake. I'll tell you that why I'm writing here. V underscore num. Then end. Now you're asking that PGA, right? I think one lady asked that PGA. See, this PGA, it is only for this system. Let's say it is the database. I connected this user. This PGA for user A. I connected one more user. That is called B. Here also we have a PGA. Okay. So SGA, where it will be there, right? FGA, here it will be there. Global system, global area. So this is the what it will do, right? All the PGAs it will maintain by the SGA. You got my answer? Each and every user, if you connect the DBA, it will create a separate PGA for each user. All the user managed by the one SGA, that is in DB. Herein is the individuals. You got my point? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Now I have written here wrongly, DMS underscore output, right? So this program where that data set will be created here only. Where it will created PGA. So PGA, where it will be created PGA in your RAM. So how to see this program your RAM or not? If you see here, I entered, I'm getting the error, ED I'm typing. So immediately one notepad came. Or it is visible for you? Hello? Hello?
Yeah, we can see the command prompt.
No. After command prompt, there is a one notepad open after ED.
No.
Okay, let me share again. Now, after ED, it came like this. Are you able to see, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This is your RAM, my RAM. The code will be in RAM. So according to here, this is a handle by the PGA. It temporarily storage will be RAM. PGA who created? SGA will created. How many user created? PGA for each and every user. SGA for common for all the user. Now I'll correct it here.
So SGA is also maintained in the RAM.
No, SGA it's maintained by the your database. PGA will maintain with the RAM, your RAM. See, RAM in the sense each and every computer has a one RAM, right, for the user that will be created here. But SGA system global area, all the user it will manage. Okay. So, but in real time, what is the URL heap int? Please fill your, we haven't filled yesterday. Okay. So now it's clear. Now you need to, now you know PJ where created in your RAM. So how many PGs created for user? Only one. What is the SGA? SGA is a system global area. it is managed by the all the PGA, and the program will be, if you run, if I want to see, this is the way we want to see the here. So then I will exit here. Again, if you get an error, I'll remove here, then slash, then again I'm getting error. So what is the error?
We cannot see the screen.
Why it is happening like this? 1 second, I'll capture everything. Now?
No.
Now also. Now you're not able to see the command prompt?
No, I'm just seeing the paintbrush.
While sharing the screen, desktop, if you give, you can see all the screens.
Yeah, I tried. Yeah, let me try it. 1 second. Best. So here Notepad++, Notepad++, whiteboard, advanced. If we'll go advanced, what is there? No files, no basic. I select all. Man. What is there here? This one. Okay, maybe I need to get the permission from the mother, sir. Probably only to share, or else there is some
Yeah,
option.
no, nothing like that. You have to, whenever you click on share screen, okay, so you need to share the desktop. Maybe you have shared the paint only. Just reshare, that's it. Stop screen sharing again, and then you can reshare it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now
now it's sharing, right?
no, it's clear. Okay. So, okay, thank you, sir. So now what I'm trying to say, again, I'm getting that error, right? So if you see here, so where I'm getting the error, so it's saying that error at line 2. Okay. So now if we observe here, after line, there is a 2 errors. It will error start with ORA and second error start with PLS. So ORA means Oracle error. PLS means PLSQL server error. So remember, there is a 2 types of error. One is ORA, second one PLS. In entire your journey, up to ending of the PLSQL, there is a 2 types of errors. Remember, one is SQL engine throwing error. Second thing is PLSQL engine throwing error. So remember these things. So we'll talk about more on this. Okay. Now, again, I'll go for a edit.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, sir. Sorry, I lost you in between. You were saying about PLSQL and SQL error.
Could you speak a bit louder?
Yes, sir. You were saying something SQL and PLSQL error when we got the error. So lost you in between. Can you please repeat?
See, just for I'm not. See, you are you able to see my screen, right? This one highlighted one.
Yes, yes.
What I'm trying to say here, there is a 2 types of error. One is start with ORA and another start with the PLS. So if you remember 2 error, going forward, I'll explain it the interview questions. So far, just I'm giving hands up saying that there is a 2 type of engines. One is Oracle engine, second is a PLSQL engine. So if you learn the SQL, all SQL will run in one execution engine, and all the PLSQL run in one PLSQL engine. Okay. So just for differentiated, it is a Oracle error or PLSQL engine error. So I'm getting this error. Okay, I'm correcting now. Now we'll go for we'll go for this one. Okay, are able to see, right? My Notepad++. After Madhu sir, I click on that everything.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Again, I'm taking this Now you need to carefully listen and observe. So again, it will create a PGA. Okay, PGA, where it will create PGA in your RAM. So then our control will start from the declare section. As soon as the declare section will come, so what will happen? We declare some variable. So what is the variable? v_num. So it will occupy some space in your RAM only. So small space, the space name equal to your variable name. What is the variable name? v_num. Okay. So in this space, what kind of values I can able to store?
One.
Number only.
Number only. See, number is that secondary. The first is the data type tells you what kind of values we can hold this space. This is number. So here only number values only I can able to store. So then number is 1. After that 1. Okay. Then begin in the sense your execution start. So second thing is after execution. So v_number again I'm assigning 2. So then what will happen? Earlier 1, right? It will remove the 1 and it will make as a 2. Is clear? Up to is clear? In declare session, I declare the variable and data type and then assigning. So not only declare section we can assign into begin section also. So how will you assign? Variable, same assign operator and 2. So now it became a 2. Then what will happen? dbms underscore output and put underscore line, what it will tells you. So whatever we will give the variable, inside the variable, what is the value it will print. So now what is the value v_number number?
It's 2.
2.
It's
2 it will print. Next, after printing again v_number assigning 0. So then what will happen? 2 is removed and 0 will be stored.
So
Then,
two values will be printed, 2 and 0.
Then again I'm printing v_number is a 0, right? It will print the 0. Then after the end, what will happen, right? The space will be gone and it got released from your RAM. So 0, 2. So now after freezing, right? This operation, whatever you are running that SQL, right? That all history will be stored in a SGA. So what will do the SGA? It is a head of the all managing the PGA. So PGA, if you remove also, the PGA what we done will store as a SGA. Up to is clear? What is a SGA? What is a PGA? How to assign the value into values into variables, and what is a variable? What is a dbms underscore output dot put underscore line? What is a declare? What is a begin? What is a end? Any questions? I'll give the pass. You can ask some questions regarding this.
Yeah, Mohan. As you said now, that in the PGA is nothing but our system RAM and SGA is nothing but the database server, Oracle server.
Within the
So,
server, it will manage. Yes.
Yeah, within the server it can be managed. As now we gone for this program, right? And the program is successfully completed. If suppose the program got an error, where we cannot, if the program got an error, whether that the error data also, entire error data will also store in SGA, or it will be just in the PGA itself.
No, that error and all. See, there is a exchange between the PGA and SGA. So PGA, whatever write, that will be there in PGA.
Okay.
So let's an example. So this is a space. This is for your PGA. So whatever you are writing, right? In writing the PGA, everything will be there. Okay. Then you are try to execute. So execute what will happen? It will connect to the DB, right?
Yes, yes.
After slash, what will happen? It will go and execute. So it will connect the DBA. While connecting the DBA, here PGA will be there. So what the PGA? It's like a security. How many people are going into the database? How many people are going from database and outside from the database? Okay, that is SGA. So if you get any error, so where it will give the error? SGA will give the error to you. Boss, you are getting the error. And also SGA, there is a two engines. One is the SQL engine, another one is the plsql engine. So it will tells you, so SQL engine we're getting the error and plsql engine also getting the error, try to fix it. So who will tell you? SGA will tell to the PGA. Again, what I'm done? Again, I'm taking the editor, ED, then I'm correcting, then again I'm executing. After executing, SGA will contact the PGA and PGA will push into the DBA and go and execute. If it is successfully executed, then we'll tell the SGA, your program is successfully executed. These are the value, go and print it.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, okay.
But
As
if in between we did not solve it, it just remained like that only. We did not solve the error. So that error history is maintained in SGA.
Yes. So SGA will tell you, so these many people are went to the database, we are getting this error. So still you are not resolved the error, right? So your PGA, as long as if you close it, the connection, it will PGA will gone. Or else PGA will be there and SGA will contact the PGA. Your PGA lifespan is after closing the command prompt or Toad or SQL developer, whatever it may be. Your SGA, your database will be there, then SGA also there. SGA, what it will tell you, it is a watchman job. How many people are went to the inside, then how many people are went to outside. Just it will make a note and it will give the proper answer. Let's say if you go for any apartment, right? So one new guy came. So then what will happen? They will ask you from which apartment do you want? Then if you have a landline number, then we'll call the apartment 1 or 2 flat. And sir, we have some visitor. So his visitor name is some X and Y. So can I send or not? So then he will send it. Then it will go. See, this guy will not maintain. This is called PGA. But SGA, he will maintain the SGA. Like that. In database also, if you take one home, this is a SGA is the watchman, PGA is the person. The person will go and come. But that apartment security will be remaining same as long as apartment is there. Like this, the SGA is remaining same as long as DB is there.
We see that SGA, we have history maintained.
Sorry?
In SGA, we have history maintained.
Yes.
Like when we press F8, we have the queries down, which we already ran. So how much, for how many days that SGA keeps the history? Like, is there any time span or?
As soon as you close the PGA, that SGA will take that session and will write into the redo log, then it will gone. So see, even SGA also some memory concept. Let's say if a watchman, they will write one book. So first your entry will be registered and outer will be registered. Then we'll go to the second line. If the book is full, what will happen? They will keep it sometime. Then again to take the new book. Like this SGA also, once every half an hour or 1 hour based on the connections, it will take the data and write into the redo log, then will gone. Flashly again it will take.
Okay, but it will remain in redo log for
Yes,
further
yes.
purpose.
Everything will be
maybe for 1 or 2 hours that data it will keep and store it in the redo logs. But then next time when we start the new session in PGA, it will remain. SGA will maintain the new logs then.
Yes, every time new logs. That log monitored by the DBA.
Okay, but it will keep the history.
Yes, it will keep the history. DBA, they will go to the SGA. How many people are logged into the database currently? How many people are running the query? How long will running the query? How long the connection? 1 hour, 2 hours? Your connection. Everything will be there in SGA maintained by the DBA. Okay. So next,
Okay.
now I'll ask some questions, some basic interview question. Without assigning any value in the declare section, what is the default value?
It's null.
It's a null.
Null.
The null value. This is also one of the interview question asked by the Oracle. Okay. So not orally, they will written the written exam. They're given like this. Okay. So I'm pausing here. So tomorrow what will happen, right? We'll talk about everything is programmed in PL/SQL. If conditions, loops, then again, I will take the data from the table, then I will do the modification. So then slowly, we'll go for a mini project. Okay. Now, again, we have a time. Do you have any questions regarding the class? You can feel free to ask any questions. If you ask more questions, I will give them more answer. I mean, more reliable answer that will be help you in your future.
Sir, what is the full form of SGA?
System global area.
Okay. Sir, in this, in the error part, two errors you have said now.
Yes.
First is ORA and second is PLSQ. PSQ or that
PLS.
PLS. Okay.
So let me give the small information for that. SQL and PL/SQL errors. Then we'll close. Okay. So in Oracle, in the DB, okay, this is SGA. If you write any code in the PGA, will write. PGA means your toad. Come to the reality. So for I'm using the one of the command prompt, but basically in our office, we will use the toad or PL/SQL developer, SQL developer, whatever it may be, company provided. Okay. Now you are writing the program. Within the program, use the SQL statement also. For time being, in the PL/SQL, you are doing the insert statement also in the PL/SQL code. All the code, it will go to the DB. While going to the DB, PGA, what will do? It will make the entry, right? While taking the entry, the code will be splitted here. SQL and PL/SQL. SQL code will send to here only. The PL/SQL code will send to within the database. Another one more check is there for execution process, 2 engines. Then DB. What SGA will do, not only watchman job, and also it will check the parcel. Let's say one guy carrying the parcel, it is going to the one of the apartment. So the parcel also he will check, right? Like that, he will check the parcel. Then it will be splitted. SQL code, right? So go on to the SQL engine. It is a PL/SQL, right? Go to the PL/SQL. Then SQL engine, what will do, right? It is the insert statement. Go to the DB, do the insert. And PL/SQL engine, if you want to capture any variable, then again, it will tell the SGA, boss, I'm a PL/SQL code. I'm depend on the SQL. So then SQL code will be exchange. And everything will done by here. Finally, output sent to Toad. So why we are getting the error in SQL engine? If there anything will found, then we'll start with the SQL. SQL will start with the ORA. As soon as if you found ORA, it is a SQL engine. So basically, insert, update, deletion, creating program, or no data found, like that. Going forward, we'll learn to know. But so far, what you should understood, SGA will divide your code into SQL queries will be there. It will send to the SQL engine. PL/SQL is there. It will send the PL/SQL engine. Then also it will club. All will club then we'll send to home on readable information into the tool. Okay. So again, in the SGA, what will be there if you ask? So I will tell you one trip and one small information. Maybe you try to examine. In SGA also there is a something. Private SQL area is there. Private SQL area. Okay. And his processor or is Java pool or is the redo logs or is the history. Remember, I'll tell you one simple thing. Now tell me how to execute this query. If you understand this, then definitely you should be able to understand the SGA very clearly. Any idea? So first of all, if you run the query, which one is the will execute first, right? From class will execute. Which class will execute?
From class.
From class will execute. From class will execute, what will happen, right? This EMP table, whether we have this table is there or not, we will check in SGA only. SGA we have a data dictionaries, all underscore table, all underscore views array, all underscore views, all underscore constraints. We have seen, right, in while running the SQL.
Yes.
In SGA, it will not go to the DBA directly. Here only it will verify whether the table is present or not. If it's present, whether we have a grants or not. First to check. Let me write it here. You're able to see my notepad purpose also, right? First from class, what we'll do? Table is present or not. Then grants. Okay. Next what will happen? Then table is EMP is present. We have a proper grants to the Scott. Then employee number. Then immediately in this EMP table, in the EMP table, we have a whatever. In the EMP table, do we have a employee number column in this present or not? It will check. It is employee number is present, then it will go to the DBA. Then it will search for the 101. It is present, then finally select statement will execute. All the operation up to table verification and how to execute the plan. Execution plans also done by PGA only. Sorry, SGA only. Understood or confused? You want me to repeat one more time?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, basic example. I have run the select star from EMP where employee number equal to 101. Okay, let me 7788. I have run it. I got the data. So you are running and within fraction of seconds we are getting the data. But what will happen this statement, right? First from class will execute. So what it will do? EMP table, whether it's present or not. If you present, we have a proper grants or not. Then where class what it will do, right? In the EMP table, we have a employee number present or not. If present, then execution plan will be sent to Oracle SGA sent to DBA. Go and verify this table, this column 7788. Then it will fetch It will identify the data, then select statement will execute, then we'll send to the SGA, boss, I have executed, we have a data, send it to the user. It will send the user, it will came. All the table verification, table is present, we have a proper grants or not, right? That will not go to the DBA. Who will take care? Your SGA will take care. If SGA table is present, table column is present, then you can send to the DBA to verify the data. Then it will verify the data. This plan, how it will go plan also, the SGA will be decided, execution plan. Then it will fetch the data, it will show you. Any questions?
Sir, employee number 101 does not exist, no?
Yeah.
That's why output is not shown.
Yes.
Okay.
The 777 is present, we are getting the data. So basically what you need to understand, if you run the select star from EMP also, behind what are the operation we are going to do, where you want to going to do, that should be understood or not. That's important. Now make sure if you go for a book reading and other people definition and all, so maybe I hope they will not give this much of depth. So I am giving the depth because we need the real time, because you are putting the 5-6 year experience. So I think this question asked by there is some question actually, so not relevant to the class, but I will give you few questions. Okay, select star from EMP where employee number equal to 0. So output is 0. Okay, output we are getting the 0. But what are the things will happen while running the query? The same answer we should give for that answer question. So what is your answer?
Can you repeat the question?
From class will execute.
I am running this query. I'll put one more 0. I am running this query. I am getting the no row selected. If you run the query, what are the things will executed background? If you run the select query, what are the things will happen? So
From class execute.
Sorry.
From class will be execute. Select star.
What should you tell, right? Sir, there is a execution process. First, it will check the semantic synonym. So this is the words. First, it will check the syntax error, semantic error. Okay. What is the syntax? See, this is a 5 years of experience answer. What you now just now tell, that is a 2 years, 3 years. Now I am giving the 5 years of experience guy, how it will be explained also I am giving. First is syntax error, semantic error. Syntax error. Syntax means after select, what will be their column names. After that, from class. After from class, EMP table, table name we have to give, whether VMP, department, whatever it may be. Then after that, where class. In where class, we have to provide the column name. What are the columns available in the table, we need to provide. Then operation, this one. This is called syntax. Semantic in the sense, whether you are giving the EMP table, whether present or not in DB. Whether you are providing the where class column name, whether is present or not. That is called semantic. So what should answer, right? So if you run the query, semantic, syntax and semantic search will happen. Then execution plan will generated. Based on the execution plan, the data will be fetched. That is above 5 years, 7 years experience people will tell. Now you can explain me, if you run the query, what will happen?
So first there will be a syntax check will be done, and then there will be a semantic check, which will
What is the
indicate that
difference between syntax and semantic? Next question.
syntax syntax is where the proper syntax is written or not, the star, from, table name, where condition, column name. And semantic check is whether the object is present or not in the database, like employee, field, table.
Correct. So finally, this syntax or semantic, where it will happen? SGA only. Execution plan, SGA only. Then the push into the DBA. Then DBA, if it is data is there, it will fetch. If it is not, if data is not there, it will fetch the no row selected. The no row selected also SGA will give you. Now
So this all output will come into PGA, no?
PGA is our program global area, but PGA is nothing but notepad. Like whatever you are giving, it will travel into SGA. SGA will, everything will happen in the SGA.
The all inside background process will happen in SGA, but when we see the data, like no row selected, that will come in PGA, no?
Yes. So I'll go for a Google. 1 second. Now you're able to see there is a one diagram. This thing is not there here. SGA, Oracle.
Just sorry for interruption, Mohan.
Yes.
The whole day is on SGA, PGA. What is here? I never faced a single question on this in interviews. So is that related to DBA or what it is?
It is related to SQL only. I think how many years it been kept?
Yeah, I've attended for more than 10 years, 12 years also. But because I never faced this question as of now.
Your resume in PLC or SQL or other technology?
Oracle ERP.
Oh, they were last year.
Even PLSQL developer also.
You're asking Madhu sir? Or,
Yeah.
nowadays they're asking sir, but people are more into no constraint and this and all. But SGA, PGA also nowadays they're asking.
Okay, carry on.
Yeah, just people are interested. I'm explaining, but I will only in PLSQL coding only.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the diagram. Your PGA, this is servers. This is a one PGA, another server is PGA, another third one is also PGA. But all the PGA will connect into system global area. Here is Java pull, buffer cache, redo log. So you people ask, right? So after logging, where it run, redo log with redo log, it will be logging here. So shared pull means, so your SQL queries and all over there, data dictionary will be there. Stream pulling in the sense, currently one query executed, same query again if you want to execute it. So the plan will be taken from the existing plan. Sir, these are the performance tuning, sir. Actually, if the PLSQL and performance tuning, definitely they'll ask this question, sir. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. Basically, nowadays SQL and PLSQL performance tuning, they should ask this, where we'll get this and all.
Okay.
Just for explaining, yeah.
We are attending regularly interviews, but I never.
Yeah, because
question.
Yeah, this is a performance tuning. Definitely, even I used to ask some of the questions on here if I'll take the interview.
Okay.
So these are the things, guys. Just I want to show the image. Just I showed this is the global area. This and all PG and all process 1, process 2 are your users. How many users connecting the DBA? Okay, but PLSQL I'll go more depth. So tomorrow onwards. So depth in the sense you can understand. So how we will explain step by step, right? Same thing I will explain. Okay.
Shiv, sir.
Yes.
Sir, so actually, you taught sir this semantics and syntactic error. Sorry, semantic and syntactic. So sir, I'm not clear on that part. Can you
See,
explain it, sir, again?
syntax in the sense. So after select we should write the column names or star. After that from class, and from class, after from class the table name, whatever it may be. Now I am timing EMP. Other than EMP also you can write any table name. Then where class, then column name, this one. This is called syntax. The basic syntax we need to follow. Semantic in the sense spelling mistakes. Like so EMP table is not present, you are written. Employee number is not there, you are written. Some case where class also you have done the spelling mistake. That is also, that is comes under the syntax. Basically semantic will check for the table name, or we have grants or not, whether table is present or not. The EMP number, what you are mentioning, the column name, it is present in the table. That is called semantic.
Basically, it will check for table is present or not, and condition is there is
Not condition.
condition
If
is checked.
condition you mention that column name is present or not, it is called semantic.
Okay, column is we are talking about after where.
After where, correct. Okay. So we'll be continued tomorrow 9 AM only. But sorry for the today. So thanks for your actually your wait for me. Thank you, Madhu sir. Thank you for thank you, sir. So I will make sure because my one of my teammate is in holiday season, so that I need to switch in that issue. But going forward, not like this. He will be available in tomorrow onwards. No question. I will be joining 9 PM exactly.
Sir, how many days it will take for complete syllabus?
Basically, it's 20 plus hours.
Okay,
So
okay.
2 hours is completed. The remaining hours will go.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for your patience, Mohan. And if you, after your dinner, if you get a time, you please share this recording so that they can practice tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, sure. 2 recording I'm sharing. Yeah, definitely.
Guys, I kept the form actually. You just fill that. Okay.
Okay, sir.
If you did not fill yesterday,